Hello there, and welcome back to Mega Man X4. In the last video, we finished off the last two Mavericks, got the last item I needed in an earlier stage, and started the Repliforce stages. We're on now to the space station. Did I believe this level? Or final weapon? I don't remember for sure. We're already at a boss. I forgot how these stages are structured. I don't remember if they're actually different for Zero, but I don't remember this happening this soon. Yeah. Following up on that cliffhanger. God, he looks so funny in this art style. Why are you here? Ha 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 ha. There's too many ha's, it's fine. The Mavericks, Hunters, and Repliforce. Idiots, all of them. They're making my job too easy. What are you saying? Think it over in heaven. Die, X. That's rather...
I'm gonna recycle you.
That's rather intense. I don't remember what he's weak to. I feel like it might be Twin Slasher, but I'm honestly not certain. Oh, to say real quick, I might need to pause in a little bit. My girlfriend's on her way, and normally she has a key, but I was a fool and locked myself out yesterday, so I had to go get the key from her. So I'll have to let her in. I might need to pause for that. Let me see. I'm checking my notes to see what he's weak to. God, I'm slow, I'm sorry. Double is weak to... That's fitting. Double's weak to the double cyclone. I thought it was Twin Slasher, I guess. That's another double thing there. I don't know what you just said. Evil Slash? Evil Slash, I think, is what he's saying. Dude, he's doing damage like crazy. How much damage did that do? Did that not do much? Normally, the Nova Strike does a lot of damage. Just time to get serious. Ooh, yeah, I'm using Sub-Tank. Didn't necessarily have to. I really didn't have to. Oh, that's such a cool sprite! I love that sprite of Destroyed Evil Double. Damn, how could I lose to a weakling like you? Why did you do this? Such a betrayal. So naive. He is pretty naive. The very beginning to keep an eye on you. I trusted you. Shouldn't it be naivete? Is naiveness a word? It might be, but I like naivete better. See you in the afterlife. That should be one word. Double! Generally speaking, the writing's fine. I'm sure the translation... I'm sure it's not a perfect translation. But it's fine. But there's a bunch of little errors like that. I guess technically afterlife is still correct. Despite the fact that it did that, that I don't remember if that's actually a continue point. I think it is, actually. I just... if you exit the stage, then you will have to do that fight again. Oh, this is the background I love. I don't think it was visible earlier. So you have two options here. I think I'll go down. If I die, I'll go up. If I remember correctly, the lower path is actually harder, but we get to see this cool-ass background. I love it. I guess this is the thing I said looked like the La Vie en Rose in the intro. It's so cool looking. Such a detailed sprite. Oh! Okay, that was a dumb death, so I'm at least gonna go down. I'm gonna go again. Try to prove that. I guess I want to show both paths anyway, and I'll probably go up with Zero. So I'll just go ahead and go down with X. I'm indecisive, I know. Ow. But if at all possible, I'd recommend not using a Sub-Tank against Double. Oh, that's cool, actually. You can see the upper path. They actually both do coexist. That's cool. I'd recommend not using a sub-tank against double. That way you can still have the sub-tanks for the boss of this level. Oh, I did destroy both, but I got hit anyway. Oh, come on, get in the thing, bruh. Bruh. This is weird. I always do the top path. I don't know why I do. Just gonna... Oh, no! Oh, shit! Fuck. That didn't go well. I was doing pretty good in the last episode, I think. Unless I'm forgetting some big mistake I made. It is immediately after, but my memory's a bit spotty sometimes, so... No. If you get behind them, they can't do anything to you. Of course, you have to tank a hit for that, right? In particular. Don't just fall down there. Dash to the wall. Or go along this wall. One of the two. There we go. Oh my god, I'm taking more hits than I really should here, but I want to get that. What? I hit the dash button! I have no idea why I didn't air dash there. Oh my god. It's all falling apart here in the last few levels. Jeez. But like I said last time, I am impatient to eat tacos. And that is still true. I have yet to eat tacos. I will be momentarily. Like I said, my girlfriend will be here soon. And probably the instant she arrives, it's taco time. Unless she wants to wait for some reason, but I don't, so... Hoping it's taco time. I guess it's okay that I'm failing here. Makes the video longer. I'm not gonna like intentionally pad, but I'm worried the video's gonna be a little short. Oh, so I guess it's okay. Oh, I almost died in the exact same way. I don't think there's anything down this way. No, it's just a pit. Okay. I should be okay with just one sub-tank, I think. Yeah, this is the boss I think it is. Can I go up here? Yeah, this is the end of the top path. That's cool. It's cool that you can go up there. This is a cool looking boss fight too. This might be what I was thinking of. His weakness is the double sight or the twin slasher. Can you figure out who it is? I don't know. I don't think we've seen his sprite yet. General, I love that sprite. It's so detailed, so big. It's almost exactly what I said for Frost Walrus, but I love that they can do big detailed sprites like this. The addition of the PlayStation's hardware makes the sprite detail level so much higher, and I love it. Like, look at that background with all the wires and the electricity coursing through. It's so cool. We're going to build a nation for the Reploids. That's our ultimate goal. We'll fight anyone who tries to interfere with our independence. That sounds nothing like his English voice. It is pretty mindless fighting. They don't seem to have a great... Like, neither side here seems to have a great motivation for what they're doing. Yeah, that's a good point, though. I just wish we saw more of this story. Because it feels a little underdeveloped, even if the idea, I think, is really cool. It's too late now. Get ready.
My fate is sealed. I have no choice.
He sounds so bored. Like the beginning, like it's like my fate is sealed. I have no choice. I don't remember how the charge shot works. Basically, for this fight, what you want to do is get on his hands like this. He'll shoot those rinkas, if you want to think of them like that. What the hell? They'll shoot those rinkas at you, and you gotta dodge them with little bubbles. That's not worthwhile to use. The charge, that is. Twin Slasher works like that. You want to jump over them. Nice, not bad. Oh, that was not worth it. The big balls, the thrusters at the back of the fists deal damage as well. Okay. If he goes down, that means he's going to charge at you, and you want to go over like that. Oh, if he has that, he'll do that. So descriptive, I know. Okay, he'll charge. I can get like one hit like that. Another one there maybe. That's a little too fast, a little too early. And then he'll charge to the middle. God, I'm not certain how best to fight him with X. Honestly, I don't think what I do with Zero is ideal either, but feels a little more efficient than this. I think I will use the charge. Yeah, it's definitely better for when he's not up there. Yeah, like this. This is good. Oh, this attack! He very rarely does that attack. I don't know if like his attack's perfectly random, or maybe he just does that if you get far away too quickly. I'm not sure. But yeah, I shouldn't have a problem here with one sub tank. Oh, this is a great use for the hover. I hadn't thought of that. Oh shit. Okay, I know better what I'm doing now, at least. That's a great use for the hover, because you can, when he shoots the Rinka at you, I keep calling it Rinkas, that's an enemy in Metroid. They're the little ring things that come after you in Turian. But when it's coming straight at you, you can wait till he's targeted you, shoots it, then hover as it goes under you, and then go back down. That's my idea. Just want to say that quickly, both so that you know what I'm talking about, and so like I remember. Okay. Here we go. Oh,
My fate is sealed. I have no choice.
It's like all his motivation fades out as he's saying the last line. It's cool that the throne explodes. Didn't notice it the first time because of the text box. Yeah, just like that. It's exactly what I was thinking about. It's still not like perfect, but it's pretty good. And sometimes he'll do the exact same thing over and over again. Nice, nice, nice. Gotta be careful not to run out of ammo entirely. Ooh, you can't do a charge shot and then air dash, I don't think. Yeah, just like that. Okay, I'm done doing charge shots now. Yeah, this is going so much better than the first time. Oh, now he's doing energy. You can see it coming though, so it's not too hard to dodge. Just go up or down on the wall. Doing energy again. Yeah, I think he might need to be close to get him to do one of the other ones. Like if he goes down, I think he'll charge you if you're close. If you're far, he'll do the lasers. Not sure. Let's see how much damage that does. Not enough to be worth it. Why is that not enough to be worth it? I really don't expect that. Is the Nova Strike just not as good as I thought it was in this game? There we go, though. That still went pretty smoothly. Even if the Nova Strike wasn't helpful. He's so destroyed. Oh, I like his destroyed sprite too, just like double. It can't be. This weapon must be malfunctioning. General, what do you mean? Someone else is controlling it. The Earth is in danger. Ooh, now it is like Xeon. Wait, that doesn't make sense. The Titans fired the colony laser. If it were crashing into the Earth, that'd make more sense for Xeon. Alright, I'll stop the weapon myself. Presumably, Sigma is taking advantage of the situation and activating the weapon, because I don't think General had any intention of hurting the people of Earth. But alright. I believe this is the last level, or it's the second to last. One of the two, but I'm going to go ahead and refill my sub-tank. So I'm going to cut back to here once I've done that. Because it just feels a little unnecessary to show it, so you're back. Okay, we're back. Now on to the next level. Which is either the final level or the second to last level. One of the two. Honestly, I'm unsure. There's some nice energy here if you just need a little top off. With no enemies, so you're guaranteed to fill some sub-tanks there. Alright. I believe this is the final level. Because this here, cool little cube. Actually, it's really cool. Reminds me of how you get the, Is it the wire or the balloon in Mega Man 4? One of the two. There's a path down like that, although a lot more dangerous. But that's what it reminds me of. But here, obviously, we're here at the boss refights. I recommend starting with this one, I think. If this is who I think it is. No, it's not. I recommend starting with Magma Dragoon. That's what I recommend starting with. Because he's the hardest. Even with his weakness, I think he's the hardest. And a big part of why I think that is they give you the right armor for a reason. At least with Zero, I find him much harder without it. Maybe it doesn't matter as much for X. We'll see. I'm still gonna go for the other top one there because I think that top right one is Magma Dragoon. And he's just always who I start with. Because I believe, yeah, if you get a game over before beating all 8 of the refights, this is also pretty useful to refill your sub tanks. Whatever, it was still worth doing. If you get a game over before beating all 8 refights, then you have to restart. You don't, you lose progress for that. Once you do all 8, then you get to continue playing. Yeah, this is Magma Dragoon, I was right. His weakness is Double Cyclone. I always forget. I'm probably gonna use Nova Strike against him too. But I'm gonna start with this. I just realized it's weird that Colonel and General both have... That's not worth it. Using the charge shot against him is just not worthwhile. Okay, no, it doesn't matter. He has a stun lock with X. That's not true with Zero. So you don't need to start with him with X. But it's weird that General and... It's weird that Double, General, and Colonel, all the other bosses, have voice dialogue when the fight starts, but the Mavericks don't. That's real strange. He didn't get to do anything. But I feel like I'm all over the place with commentary here, so I apologize if it's annoying or hard to follow, but I'm just suddenly finding myself distracted once again by how hungry I am. And those tacos sound incredible. I love tacos. I've already mentioned tacos several times in other videos, I think. And I've been eating probably too many tacos recently. At least once or twice a week I've had tacos. Sometimes 3 times or more. I've been cooking for myself more recently, like I mentioned in the bonus video for X3. And tacos are just a really easy option. And I love them, so... Oh, I got hit. Ow. Oh, it cycles. The weapon says 12 and 2. So I get 2 more charge shots, which means I want to stop. That's more damage than you normally get before he starts this, because it's halfway that triggers this. But so you can see on your energy gauge how many charge shots you have left, as well as how many normal shots you have left, which doesn't matter for you if you have the head parts, but still. Yeah, tacos are easy, and they are delicious. I do tacos really kind of simply. It's just meat, cheese, diced tomatoes, and paste picante sauce. I also put a bunch of chili powder in the meat. I'm not really a fan of most taco seasonings, but I love chili powder, so I just use that to season my ground beef. Delicious. And he's weak to Soul Body once again. Just gonna keep moving. Yeah. Oh, there. Oh, I should have refilled my health. You have the option to every time, so there's no reason not to. Ow. Oh, because now I'm not going to have full health, I think. Although, I don't know. I always forget because I get the body parts last, so I don't expect to have nearly as much defense as I do. It takes a lot of hits to kill X after he has the armor. Zero doesn't have an equivalent to that. There's a bit of a spoiler, I guess, for Zero Run, but he doesn't get an item that halves all damage he takes. So that's part of why Zero mode is harder. But here we go. So I want to. Maybe I did do that, and I just was still down. God, I am. Yeah, that is what happened because I got hit way more on Web Spider than I needed to. God, I'm so distracted by those tacos, man. I'm starting to think that I was worried about the length of this video for nothing. I think this might end up being notably longer than normal. Which is fine. I'm not gonna cut beyond. I'm not gonna make another video now. I'm at the end of the game. Even if it runs a little long, that's fine. This isn't the finale, but it is the end of. It's the finale for X, basically. It's the end of the X playthrough in this Let's Play. Although it's not the last time I'll play as X, but it is. Okay, I guess I can go ahead and say that now. But real quick, I actually do need to take a break. My girlfriend is here, so I have to go let her in. So I will be right back. And I'm back again. God, I'm giving myself, and it's easy editing. I'm giving myself a little editing work. So I guess I need practice, so sure, it's fine. She's here. I'm excited for tacos. But more importantly, what I was talking about, there is sort of a third character, kind of. X has a second armor in the game. This is technically the first X game to have multiple armors, but as I mentioned in the beginning of the first episode, there is an ultimate armor that you can't legitimately obtain. You get it with a cheat code. It's pretty cool. It's not hugely different, but it's pretty cool. I don't know why I'm coming up here. My thing's full. But, so what I've decided I'm going to do is, I liked what I did with the bonus videos for X3. So for X4 here, I'm going to go and just do an entire run with the ultimate armor. Just show how powerful it is. Just kind of blitz through the game. I might impose some kind of other challenge, like maybe Buster only. That could be cool. I think I can probably do that. Still get all the armors and everything. I'll get all the armor parts don't matter in ultimate mode. Still get all the items. Ow, that's unnecessary. Still get all the items. Just Buster only. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll also play the Japanese version, so I can show off all that stuff. Just kill like 3 or 4 birds with one stone there. And then I'll just cut together highlights. It might be a pretty short edited video, maybe for real this time, instead of the 44-minute thing that the X3 one turned into. But I don't know for sure. I like the idea of that. I really like the idea of doing sort of podcasty bonus video that then I cut together into a short form kind of thing. I think that's pretty fun. So I think I'm gonna do that for this game too. Maybe going forward as well. I have some plans for stuff later in the series, but it gets more complicated, so I won't necessarily go into it in detail. Both because, like, suspense, I guess. And also just, I might change my mind. But so after the Zero run is done, I will do the Ultimate run, and that'll just be the one edited together video. And the one longer one should again be unlisted and blah blah blah. Be the same as X3. And I'll explain in more detail at the end of the Zero series for clarity. I almost used his weapon against him. He's weak to lightning web. But yeah, I'm excited for that. Don't remember what I was talking about prior to that. I don't think it was anything too substantial. But Also, the lightning weapon is part of a complete stun lock like this. Which isn't true for X1. That's weird to just return to that from earlier, but that's how my brain works sometimes. But Spark Mandrill gives you the lightning weapon in X1, so kind of similar. I really am all over the place, so I'm sorry if that's annoying. Also sorry if my apologies if that is annoying. So that's the last time I'll do that. If I do it again, I'll cut it out because it's starting to annoy me. But I'm getting more comfortable with editing, which is nice. The process of editing through the bonus part of X3 was very long, since I had to basically just figure out how to use Adobe Premiere Pro from the ground up. It's pretty fun. I say that. If I had to do that all the time, it would get a little annoying, especially for much longer videos. Like stream highlights or something. That could be real annoying. For long streams, I guess, at least, I guess. But I had fun. It was a fun process of learning. Though when I was done, I was tired. That is the first time so far. Not that I've been doing this for long. But that's the first time so far that recording videos has felt like any element. Okay, let me rephrase that. It was the first time so far that any element of recording or working on YouTube videos has felt like work. And it did. I enjoyed it. It was a fun process to see it come together, but it was a lot. And it was an entire shift too, basically. It took me about 8 hours total to edit, and I took only one break, and it was to fiddle with OBS's settings for an hour. So I didn't really take a break. It was basically 9 continuous hours, aside from bathroom breaks. And most of that was just figuring out how Premiere worked. It didn't need to take that long. Now that I understand it, I feel a lot more comfortable with video editing. But practice is still good, so the cuts are not super annoying. I love that it's just Sigma. We know it's Sigma. There's no reason to hide it. It's Sigma in the text box. It really is X. My plan to keep Repliforce and the Maverick Hunters at each other's throats worked perfectly. He did do a good job as a spy. X completely bought it. Now all that's left is to destroy Earth with the very weapon they made. I forget this is like a devastating weapon, because when you play in Japanese, I can't tell that's what's being said, so I forget. Your life depends on it. You might need to try hard. At least with Zero, the final boss fight here is actually fairly tough. I don't remember being too bad with X, but I also don't remember what he's weak to. So here goes Sigma. With higher stakes than normal, because he plans to destroy the world. Pretty crazy.
Are you ready for your final journey?
Alright, his first form is weak to the Rising Fire. Just wait for him to appear, use it on him twice, get to the top of one of the walls, jump, air dash over. That's this whole part of the fight. If you wait, he'll do an attack. But it's better just to keep going like this. I think he'll always start on the side that's farthest from you. So you can just do this loop. I think he'll go down in one more cycle of 2. You can do a charge hit 2. Now, round 2 is noticeably harder. His weakness is the Lightning Web. I don't remember exactly the best strategy for this with X. It's similar to the one with Zero, I'm pretty sure. You won't be able to evade this attack. It is much harder to avoid his attacks in this form. He'll do one big spin around, and then he'll throw it, and it'll target where you are. If it hits the left wall, it's where you want it to hit. Shit. Ow. You want it to hit the left wall. If it hits the ground, he'll do some attacks that are real hard to avoid. You want to get it up on the wall, like that. And then get to the other side of him and do that. Yeah, okay. That's not too bad, actually. I don't think his weakness does as well. I don't fight him with any weakness with 0. His weakness is not particularly useful against him at 0, I don't think. But now we are on to the final battle. This is going more quickly than I thought it would. I forgot how quickly it goes. My incredible power. Drown in the empty vastness of space. That's a cool line.
Tremble with terror. You are finished.
I guess empty vastness feels a little unnecessary, but okay. Now, I'm not certain how best to handle this with X. I think... Yeah, that's not great. Maybe don't do that. But this is Earth Sigma. He has 2 different form sources between this and the other one we saw, which is Gunner Sigma. He'll try to suck you in. Just kind of mash there. This one... Yeah, the electrical bolts will move and hit a wall and spread. Which head appears separate from the other 2 will be the element that is attacking. Electricity, ice, or snow, I guess, technically, or fire. When you switch it to this form, sometimes he'll do a big, fairly devastating attack. And sometimes he won't. God, I'm not certain how best to dodge things here. He'll go back and forth in a regular pattern. If you're on the right side, he'll blow. And he'll blow you towards spikes. This is not going great. Sorry, it's so quick. I'm trying to explain things. Now, he makes a big noise before he does the big attack. I'm doing very poorly here. That just shoots snow, so if it's blue, just jump on top of one of the other heads. Just look bad for that. Okay. I don't know if it's just straight up random which head appears. If there is a way to control it, I'm not sure. I'm gonna go and use Sub-Tank. I haven't done much to Gunner Sigma, which is this form, but I've almost destroyed Earth Sigma. That's a normal attack. This is not better than just charge shots. I just recommend normal charge shots, I think, against that. Because the plasma shot is real good. Ooh, he's almost down. In boss fights, it's a good idea to pause before switching weapons, just to give yourself more time. Still not doing the big attack, but so I recommend getting up here. He'll target low or high based on where you are, but it's not too bad to dodge. Yeah, this is way better than trying to hit him in Soul Body. Personally, that's way better, I think. I wouldn't let that hit. That didn't do anything, but it's fine. Yeah! Earth Sigma's down! This is going okay. A little unideal, but still just fine. Yeah, that's the big one. And with that, the laser he shoots doesn't do anything. You just want to get to the left side and jump up. Just be off the floor. You can hit him still. I'm not sure if that is based on your position. Yeah, it seems to be. It seems like if you're on the left side, he does that. Which I didn't realize it's positional for both of his forms. Yeah, I think so. Oh, I didn't mean to drop down there. Yeah. Plasma beam is best for dealing with fire as well, and electrical too. He's just making this take as long as possible. On the right side, will he do the end? Yeah, he does. Maybe it is just random. Yep. Definitely the best way to deal with all three of them. Although it doesn't matter much with ice. There we go. Now we feel take down. There we go. Not too bad at all. Also, one of the easiest final boss fights with X. It's definitely harder with Zero. And I'm sure Buster only without the armor parts, that'd be real hard. Maybe. I like that face for Sigma as well. I like all the profile sprites, clearly. I've commented on all of them except for Colonel's. This weapon is aimed straight at Earth already. No one can stop it now. Damn! Damn, not here. That's my shadow impression for you guys. Goodbye, X. So I guess we're just gonna chillax. Watch the Earth destroy. Watch the Earth get destroyed. Now, you just need to move forward. It's a little weird you have to actively do this, it's not just a cutscene. Much simpler. It's not, you can't die in this one. It's not like the interactable cutscene in 3 where you can die. General! That was a weird voice. It's not what I usually do for X. The weapon can be stopped with my body. But then, oh, fuck. Many of my men have died. As their leader, I must lead with them. X, please forgive our foolishness. General! God, I don't know why I'm doing different voices for X every time. Yeah, General sacrificed himself. Kind of like Doppler in the bad ending of X3, actually.
This is Maverick Hunter Headquarters.
Zero.
It's good to see you're safe, X. I was really worried about you.
Sorry about that.
Don't worry. It's all over. Go home and rest. You've earned it.
But Zero, what if I become one of the Mavericks?
Don't ask such a silly question. I'm breaking contact now.
Wait, Zero! I'm serious. Zero, if I become a Maverick, you have to take care of me.
Don't be ridiculous. Now hurry on back.
Promise me. Zero.
The delivery on Zero's line there I thought was funny. Yeah. That was fun. I do like playing as X in this game, though I prefer Zero, as I've said too many times, honestly. But that's it for the main X run. Like I said, I'll do the bonus video with Ultimate X. And Zero does have an equivalent, but it's not as substantial. I'll show that too in the bonus video. But yeah, that was really fun. It took 4 videos to do X's run, so that's the same length as X2 took. But the videos were shorter, so still took less than X2. More than X1, though. Makes sense. But, this has been fun. I'm not really gonna do, like, final thoughts, because this is only half of the series done. But, just feels worth saying in the credits that I appreciate people watching. Oh, Zebek! I don't know for sure that's how it's meant to be pronounced, but they've animated some... I've seen their work elsewhere, and I've really liked it, so it makes sense that I like their work here. I forgot that they did that. But yeah, I think this game's awesome, regardless of which character you pick. I think it's very fun. It is maybe a bit short and a bit simple. I do wish it had a new dub for the cutscenes, because the cutscenes are so cool. There aren't that many of them, but they're cool. They look really nice. I love the art style. I think Zero's cutscenes might be a little cooler than X's. There's not that many that are different. But it just kind of sucks that the English version is not very good. Like I said, it's not horrendous. It's just not very good acting. And it's clear that it sounds to me, at least, like it's literally just every first take. Like, I can't imagine any one actor spent more than an hour recording, because I can't imagine there were more than maybe 2 takes for any of the lines, because there clearly was no effort put into making sure that it was a very good take. I believe that's the end of the credits here. So that's the end for X. I will, unless there's something here I'm forgetting, but I'll see you guys in the next video for Zero Mode. Prior to that, though, I'm gonna make some tacos. The battle has ended, yet somehow X doesn't feel quite right. What caused all those robots to turn into Mavericks? Will it happen to me someday? Has X just realized his tragic destiny? It appears that X will have to solve this mystery one day. Soon. Alright. See you guys next time.